icons can drive you, push you to the edge, and around here, they will inspire you. For some, style is all that matters. Others build, searching for perfection. The fearless always push the limit or crave the thrill of the chase. Some only ride with their crew, but all do it for the reputation. How you drive, it's up to you.
Like I hit the Powerball, that's all eyes is on me, floating off like softball. Hoping that your people fall, wishing death upon me, but I'm here forever. I just get my face on, St. Laurent's
Huh. How will they remember you?
Hello and welcome! Today we're going to be taking a look at Need for Speed 2015 on the PC. Yes, it's finally here. After several months of waiting for it to come to PC, it finally has. So what we have here is the Origin Access 10-hour trial for the game. They let you play the game for 10 hours completely unrestricted. And then when you, if you have a subscription to Origin Access, which I literally got just to play this game, to try it out before I decide on buying it, which I probably am because I'm a huge Need for Speed person. But yeah, so 10 hours, Need for Speed 2015, and on the PC, which is fantastic. As someone who has put many hours into the game on the Xbox version of the game, having it on PC is just amazing. 60 frames a second on this game completely changes it. And on a similar note of completely changing the game, I am using a Logitech G27 race wheel with the game. And now you might be thinking, this game it's Need for Speed. Need for Speed's way too hectic for a wheel, and I completely agree with you on that thinking before I actually played it. But they've reworked a bit of it to work better with the wheel. Like a lot of the steering assists and all that are on by default and you can't turn off with the controller are gone. So it's very one-to-one with the wheel, and it's actually very, very well done, and it feels quite natural to use. You'll see when I'm actually playing it. Now I don't have the camera set up. I wanted to have the camera there so you could see me using the wheel, but for some reason this game doesn't work well with Bandicam. It just stutters like all hell, so we can't do that, unfortunately. Oh, we got a call from Manu, one of the characters.
Yo, it's Manu. If Spike's getting on your nerves, I know a killer spot we can tread. It's not far. Just head up when you've done your thing. I'll see you there, man. Later.
That's actually a good segue. It's a drift event, so let's do that. That one. No, not that one. Back. That one. We go to the messages, we go to Manu, show location on map, route. So this is my Nissan 180SX. It's a drift build. I've got it set up for drift. Now I'm only about 2 hours into the game at this point, so I don't have that many performance parts, but I have a decent amount. I actually have some money, so let's get into some visual customization. Although I think I've pretty much bought everything. Oh, I can get rear fenders now. So let's what do we like? Let's get this flare, the one that brings it out quite a bit. So we get that one. That's nice. What else? Spoiler, we've already bought a spoiler. Rear bumper, I've already got rear bumpers. We can't change the exhaust yet, which is annoying because I really like aftermarket exhausts. Alright, can we get... No, we can't. Alright, so now that we bought the fender, we are going to bring the wheel wells out, which is really cool. You can actually, like, if you like them like poking, you can do that. So we're gonna bring them out so it looks better, looks flush. But yeah, so one of the main things with the PC version and the 60 frames a second is it not only makes the driving so much better, it makes the navigating the menus so much more fluid. And I never even really thought about this playing on the Xbox version, but I start to notice now just kind of how sluggish the menus were on the Xbox version at 30 frames, and at 60 frames I feel so much smoother and fluid. So that's real nice. All right, well, let's get out there. Let's do some driving. So I've got my wheel set up at 360 degrees, which I think is really good for Need for Speed. It lets you get to any angle you need very quickly without having to go 3 times around, which is nice. Force feedback is good, although when you actually don't have control of the car, it still like uses the force feedback, which is very strange. So as you can already tell, oh shit, there we go. Oh crap, wow. So as you can tell, the game looks fucking fantastic. Oh, let's do a U-turn. Yeah, the game looks fantastic and runs buttery smooth. The optimization on this game is actually really good. Some of the more built-up areas, oh shit. It's really hard to commentate and focus on drifting. There we go. I get maybe dipped down to mid-50s, low 50s maybe. But that's pretty much it. The game pretty much runs very well. Now, a weird thing that you might think is just very strange, I have my handbrake mapped to my clutch pedal. Yeah. It's something I tried ages ago, because the G27 doesn't actually have a handbrake module. Like, it has the H shifter and all that, but it doesn't have a handbrake. And I always found it awkward trying to hit a button on the steering wheel or something like that to use the handbrake. So I decided one day, well, I don't use the clutch much. I usually play with auto clutch. Usually I play with H shifter, but this game doesn't support H shifter, which is kind of annoying. It's one of the great things I like about this wheel is the H shifter. But anyway, so I don't really use the clutch when I'm using the H shifter or manual gears. So I thought, why don't I put the handbrake on there? That way I don't even have to think about using my hands for handbrake. It's just another pedal, and it works surprisingly well. If you have a G27 or something that has a three pedal system, then I would suggest just giving it a try, because it frees your hands up for exclusively steering. And yeah, I found it. As soon as I did that, handbraking wasn't an issue anymore. It actually feels rather natural. I apologize. This is going to be completely bumper cam, or I might change to hood cam. That's simply because I am using the steering wheel, and it's impossible to drive with a steering wheel without using I took the wrong one. That's right. I just cannot use the steering wheel with third person cam. It just, my brain just doesn't work that way, so I apologize about that. Oh, message.
Yo, we're setting up a highway run. No joke, so make sure whatever you show up with can pull. Or maybe even get Ames to help you out, because these guys, they ain't playing. Later.
Alright, so we made it to the event.
Aight, knew you'd be curious. I guarantee the drift bug's gonna bite you bad.
Alright, let's do this. Drifting. I love drifting. Drifting in this game is really fun. There we go. So this is a pretty simple rack up points by drifting event. There's a couple of different drifting events in this game. There's you got 2 gay, which rewards you for being in first place. You get a score multiplier. Then you got drift train, which you get a bigger multiplier if you're with the rest of the group. It's supposed to be like a I wouldn't say like a party mode, but they reward you for drifting as a group, like tandems and stuff like that. Yeah, the drifting and the handling model was actually something I had an issue with. I didn't think it felt that great. Oh, what do you want, Robin?
Hey, it's Robin. So, I'm gonna hit some spots around the bay. Wanna join? Okay, well maybe see you around, yeah?
Yeah, that is a problem, as they do call you in the middle of events, which I quite dislike. But yeah. Anyway, well, as I was saying, I had a problem with the handling model. And I can't tell you exactly what the problem was, it just didn't feel right when I was playing on the controller. But it feels so much better on... Oh shit, hello taxi. Get off me. Yeah, it feels so much better on the wheel. Almost like it was designed for the wheel. But yeah, and done. 65,000 points, absolutely wrecked the competition. No. It is like the start of the game. Well, a couple hours into the game, and I've played the game a shit ton on the Xbox, so it's not that hard at the moment. The events get a lot harder later on. Especially, they added on a sort of like competition with Eddie from the original Underground as like the antagonist, or like the guy you want to beat. Oh, cops.
Hey, bro. There's a route I wanted to show you, but it looks like I might be a bit late.
2 Edward 24, I need to run a party both ways, over.
Cops, hello.
Yeah, I'm gonna be late.
This is your vehicle?
Yes,
License and registration.
I just got pulled over.
Sir, get off your phone.
Officer, I didn't realize how fast I was going.
That's what a speedometer is for. License and registration. I'm not asking again.
Okay, I think
can't
got
see
me
my
a line
speedo.
wrong. I'm gonna have to go.
Out of the car, now.
Okay. Here's my license.
2 Edward 24, 1199.
Roger. Units to respond.
Let me see your hand.
Chill, bro.
Out of the car.
So that's the other thing about this game, is that actually Need for Speed has like a story again, which I absolutely love. One of the things I really hated about the previous couple of Need for Speeds is that it didn't have a story. It didn't have a really reason to pull you through the game. And I mean, I still played the games, and I enjoyed them, but not having that sort of like connection to the game really did hurt it. So now Need for Speed has a story again, and don't get me wrong, it's corny as fuck. It's silly, it doesn't take itself seriously, and a lot of people don't like that, but I think it actually fits the game really well. Like, it's not supposed to be a game that takes itself serious. It's not a racing simulator or anything like that. So having a story that doesn't take itself seriously and is just silly and funny and all that actually is really cool. So I'm really glad they did that. I mean, they could have made it a bit more serious, I guess. Maybe had a bit more of a plot to it. Instead of just, here's this group of mates just racing, and that's pretty much it. So, and you're like the new guy. So yeah. Anyway, so we better find a new event to do. What do we got? So we have another drift. We have a drift trial with Robin. We have a time trial with Spike. And I need to upgrade my car to 350 to do hers. We did a drift, so we'll do a time trial. So how far away is that? That's like 8k, alright, fuck that. We're just gonna teleport. And teleport. Normally I would just drive that, but because it's a 10-hour limit on the game before it cuts you off, it's kind of like I just want to do as many events as I can before the time runs out. Beat the time trial. Alright, so yeah, it's literally just me. It's a time trial. But yeah, see, it is dipping down in frame rate right at the moment, but it's actually optimized rather well, whereas it actually keeps the frame time. There's a big difference between frame rate and frame time. Frame rate is obviously how many frames you get in a second. But frame time is how much time there is between each frame. Now, a low frame rate doesn't mean a necessarily high frame time. And it's that high frame time that gives you stuttering and that noticeable difference. It's just usually when a lot of games dip down in frame rate, and I'm not even sure why the frame time gets compromised as well. So this game, and so, you know, some games optimize well enough that even at a low frame rate, the frame time doesn't actually get compromised that much, which still keeps it smooth even though the frame rate is fluctuating. So yeah, I didn't expect there to be a frame rate less than, oh shit. I was hoping to keep the entire drift. Yeah, sorry if that was boring. And finish. Alright, so that's that done. Now we're gonna get a call from Spike. There we go.
It is on, my man. Get your ass over here. Peace.
One of the annoying things that I'm finding, especially with, oh, hello. Especially with like the manual transmission, which got added in recently, it wasn't something that was in here at launch, is that I can't change gear while I'm using the handbrake. I think that's like trying to be like a realism thing, because like, of course you can't change gears while, you know, with your left hand while your left hand's busy with the gear stick, but it's really fucking annoying. A lot of the times when I go into a drift, I'll hit the handbrake and go to shift down at the same time, because that's just how I like doing it. Whereas now I have to hit the handbrake to initiate, let go of the handbrake, and then shift down. So it's just like another step that I'm not used to doing. But that's alright. So it looks like we're going to be doing a highway run on this one. High speed. Oh, we're going to a corner. Almost. This game is beautiful though, it really is. Like, it looked great on the Xbox, don't get me wrong. The lower resolution kind of sucked because there was a lot of jaggies and wasn't. Oh god! Oh Jesus! What the hell was that with that truck? Spawning issue, I think. But yeah, it looks great on the Xbox One, but it at 1080p with anti-aliasing, which the consoles just don't do. They just don't even have any aliasing. Like, what anti-aliasing? But with 1080p with anti-aliasing, this game just looks fantastic. Oh shit! Fuck! Oh, messed that one up. Yeah, so I really love the way the game looks. I do wish there was like a daytime as well, because the game looks great at nighttime. But like, I think daytime would look fucking phenomenal as well. Alright, back in. Oh shit! Oh crap! Oh crap! That wasn't good. Second place, we're good. Still have 10 checkpoints to go. Around about. Oh, that was precision. That was amazing. All right, and coming up to the line and across.
Hey, I hyped you up to those dudes, and now they're asking where you're at. Don't make me look like a fool, man.
Yeah, when you don't do their missions, they get annoyed at you. They call you up and be like, "What are you doing? Come do my shit." I was like, "Well, I'm busy doing other shit. There's a lot of shit to do in this game." That's actually true. Like, this game actually has quite a lot of content as well. The campaign runs for... Oh, hello.
Insane, man. Oh, serious skill, Magnus Walker. Look out, baby. Woo.
yeah, the game actually goes for quite a while. I don't know exactly how many hours it took me to complete it on the Xbox, but it's got a fairly decently sized campaign. It'll keep you busy for a while. And then even afterwards, it's got a lot of post-launch stuff as well already. They're constantly adding in new cars, new upgrade items. You know, they added in the 15 race, and they're not like reused races. It's completely new tracks and races and all that. With the Eddie's Championship DLC, this has all been free as well. There hasn't been a single bit of paid content yet. It's all been free, so that's pretty good. And the PC version, although not all of it is in yet, I think so. Like the Hot Rod update that just came out on the consoles isn't in here yet. But I think this says it should be out on release, like because that's still a couple of days away. This is the pre-release version of the game, or a little bit after release. So most of the stuff the updates are in here already, which is good. So yeah, well that pretty much concludes this look at Need for Speed 2015 on the PC. In conclusion, it looks great. It runs great at 60 frames a second. The game definitely benefits from it, and is definitely, even if you've played it on, say, the consoles, I reckon it's actually worth picking up again on the PC, especially if you have like a wheel, like a G27 or something, because it really changes the game a lot. And yeah, so fantastic PC port, and it's a shame that we don't get to see that more these days, because a decent PC port is a 1 in a million thing at this point. There's so many shitty PC ports, so I'm really glad they took their time. The delay was definitely worth it, and they definitely put out a good product, and I'm very happy with the result. So yeah, alright, well that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Please like the video if you've enjoyed it, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Alright, bye.
Yeah, we don't want nobody telling us what to do. We don't want nobody pushing us around.
But tell me, just what is it that you want to do?
Well, we want to be free. We want to be free to do what we want to do. We want to be free to ride. We want to be free to ride our machines without being hassled by the man. We want to have a good time. That's what we're going to do. We're going to have a good time. We're going to have a party. Yeah!